Greetings, and welcome, beautiful humans, to the elements of love. Thank you for tuning in to I Am Powered by Love TV, and I am Demi. This is your Akashic Channel record reading meets your element, so don't forget to check those timestamps below for your zodiac sign. And let's get started. Alright, so this is going to be for all of my earth signs, and the energy readings are going to be from December 20th through the 27th, just in time for a little Christmas bonus here. We're going to have a little bit of that energy from Jupiter and Saturn in our conjunction for this reading. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, all you earth signs, we are going to get started on the energy reading for the element Earth. All right, so right off the bat, I'm hearing clarify your intentions. A little bit of all over thoughts there. Want to make sure we have clarity going into the new year for sure. A lot of this is about the future and some changes that you are looking to make. So let's take a look here at what we have. The future, there's definitely some fears, some bona fide fears too. Let's take a look. Yep. Let's move these just a little bit to the side so we can get some depth here. All right, so we are definitely looking at that for sure. It's major, actually, for some of you. Don't know how to move it over. Know that you should move it over. So we have the crown chakra and trapped in fear. That's where we are right in this moment. We're feeling more like we don't know how to even open our heart to get what we want, and we know that we want it. We can see it clearly, and we are fixed on it. So we're clear that we want not just the future, but the happy ending in the relationship, because this is for those of you air signs who have struggled all year. So, you know, I'm talking to all you Caps and Virgos, as well as Tauruses right now. So this has been the biggest outlier, and Jupiter and Saturn are helping you make those moves. The energies are propelling you forward, and when you're looking at it, you're not able to really see how you can open up and become emotionally engaged within yourself. This is, you're protecting yourself, and thus you've turned it into a self-formed prison, and you feel like that, and you wish that your partner or significant other would make the move, or the person that you're setting your affections on would be the one to step it forward. And now they're asking you to look deep within what you know that you want and trust that it's okay for you to have it. But you are going to have to make the emotional engagement. So we're talking about emotional wisdom, experience, knowledge, the understanding that it does feel good to be loved, to be held, to have that affection in your life. And you know how you currently feel without it. And it takes wisdom to be able to look at the experience that you don't want to make the leap and the change to the one that you do. And when you do, looks like all of you would be experiencing that deep reward. And it goes also, they're saying that this is twofold. This is love, and also in the arena of financial success. Because a lot of you are trying to shift gears and open up. Some of you are actually looking at doing something new right here at the end of the year. You've discovered that even though you had some plateaus in movement, in your decisions, you now discover that you want more and you're hungry for more. So this is all about moving beyond the fear and going into the place of abundance and manifesting what you deserve. So now I want all you guys to jump to your timestamps for your individual zodiac readings. And so look for your Capricorn, your Taurus, and your Virgo. And we'll go right into your energy readings and predictions. All right, to all my Capricorns, let's get started. Now, you feel like you have the most to lose, I believe, of all of the other earth signs. So we're looking at the back and forthness of the relationship. This has been on again, off again all year. It's felt like the biggest struggle ever. You want to be done. There's been a lot of back and forth, tit and tat. And in your heart, you are the factor, and you know it now. And you want to be able to do something about it. So, let's see. Going into 2020. For all my Capricorns. One last shuffle. All right, so let's rearrange these so we can see these just a little bit better. We're going to start exactly where you currently are and the energies that you are trying to break free from. And then we're going to go a little bit into this second row here where we're going to be moving into those higher energy elements. So just like they said, I'm hearing the guides very clearly. You are definitely in a back and forth area right now. And this is heart, this is mind, this is you counting the odds. You were looking at all the factors involved. You were trying to do an analytical pros and cons. You're looking at the checklist, all the reasons why you shouldn't do it. Why do you feel this way? And for some reason, you cannot let the emotional part of the factor of the relationship go. And you keep trying to convince yourself too, by the way, that this is not good. It's because it's taking you out of your comfort zone. And in the comfort zone, we are looking at how to better get ourselves in a place of unification with this person. And what it is the reason why you're back and forth is because you can't get them to meet you. This person is growing you, and you want to stay right here in your comfort zone. And so what's happening is you're experiencing diminishing here because you want to constrict your feelings and emotions, and you want to hold on to the way you are and the way you're comfortable doing things. You don't want to let go. And so it feels like confrontation. You feel like you're chasing this person. You also feel like that you are running behind them, that you are losing yourself, and you don't want to do that. You want to stay right where you're comfortable. And we are going to have to move from out of this space. You see it there? This is, let's see if we can get a better view here. It literally says playing it safe on the card. So we've got to come out of this space where we are trying to hold on to the past version of ourselves. And because when we do so, we find ourselves losing not just what we've already, the momentum and the energy and the excitement and the enthusiasm and the joy of freedom moving forward. We begin to feel stuck. And then because we have the fears there, we start losing ground, and it feels like we're literally in quicksand, slipping backwards into reverted ways of being, ways of believing, and ways of feeling. And so they're definitely saying that this part must be released right now. And this person, they're saying that this person is good for you. They bring out the best in you. Actually, you're the most happiest when you're with this person, and when you feel even more connected to yourself, you feel more vibrant, more alive. And then when you're not there, and also they're saying that you pick the fights because you're not sure that you even believe that you deserve it. So there's a little bit of tit for tat type of pettiness happening, where you're trying to prove that this person isn't who they appear to be and how good you feel. But as soon as they leave, you go into this kind of funk, a little bit of woe is me. You go back into the old dispositions, but when you're with this person, you obviously feel this expansion into the truth of yourself. So this person is really good for you, and you know it, which is why there's so much back and forth, because you feel so deeply attracted to this person. It's their vibrancy and how they make you feel. It's not so much of the love, but the intelligence, the quick-wittedness. You love that. You love how the person's there. There's something very specific. Hold on. You were looking at how this person is completely opposite of you. They are forcing you or bringing into your awareness this new way of seeing the world. And instead of seeing it as from a viewpoint of they're saying your viewpoint of, I'd rather be right here doing exactly what I know I'm safe with. This person makes you leap into the future and sees the possibility, and you want that, and you're attracted to that part of them. It doesn't hurt that they're very attractive and very good looking. They're aesthetically pleasing to the eye, so you like that. And then they're just so effortless, and you want this for yourself. So you're attracted to multiple levels of their personality. And oh, by the way, the sex isn't so bad. So, there's that. It's that, is really taking it over the top. And so this is why you're struggling to let go, because they're taking you out of this, but you're experiencing this. So now we're going to take a look at what you could possibly have here for those in long-term relationships, and also with life. We're looking at some professional things happening here. I'm hearing there's real estate. There's some real estate matters that you're settling up here at the end of the year. There's been some hiccups. And so those are going to be clarified. Actually, the clearing is going to come between the 21st and the 29th. Those who have had legal situations pop up. But the other thing is that you are trying to become a better person. So you are looking at how to grow this space where this person is. You're looking at other means in which to become this for yourself. And so you may be going into and looking at family therapy, couples therapy. I'm also hearing that for some of you, there's anger management involved. And so you're looking at how you can rectify some things within the relationship now. As you're healing these things, you are going to metamorphosis into this place. And I love this for you, because this is where you ultimately see, and this person has been able to help you see this, that you want a life of joy. You don't want to play it safe. And I love how these are opposite in the way they came out in this reading, is because you are going to have to also change how you look at money and what you've done with it. And you're already looking at it, which is why seeking a professional is going to be necessary also in the financial sector, because there's some money there that's happening. That's why they're saying this is real estate or and legal judgment. And it's in your favor too, by the way. So this is coming out nice and clear. But when you let go of the fear of going back and forth, then you're going to be able to step into the next available energy for you. And when you step into this, you're going to see, and with Saturn right there at your heels, it's like a rocket booster. So you're going to see January explode, and then you're going to see another explosion in March. So letting go of the fear now is going to be the best way to see the movement and peace. They're saying, although the card may read joy is fun, I believe is what it says, this is resounding peace. And then you need that because of the back and forth. I really, really love the way this is going for you. They really tried to provide some really, really good, clear guidance in this situation. Let's take a look right now. We're going to go straight into the predictions because I think they clarified exactly what's happening. So I'm hoping that this resonates with those of you who want it. And now for those of you who are here continuing, we're going to go right into the predictions of the outcomes of abundance and love right now. All right, let's take a look at abundance and love here. We're going to go after the love first. It's really the one thing that's stoking the fire of your forward movement and your decision and desire to want to change. You want to become a better person because this person has made you see that there's a different way to live and that anyone and everyone has the right to live it. And you want a piece of the freedom pie. So let's see what's happening here. And these are our angel romance cards. Well, there it is. And we still have the saying here, it doesn't go away. Whatever pops out comes to show out. So let's see. Love it. Passion. They even said it. This person there's some passion happening in the relationship. So this is definitely a passionate relationship. So you're worried about whether it's going to work and this person's so different from me. This person ignites you. And so that's why the intimacy parts of the relationship are also super fiery. So love this card. There is heat there. Let's take a look at abundance. Man, there's nothing better than to get, the whole kit and caboodle. And when someone cares and loves you as you are, it's great when they inspire you to become a better person, but you have to realize that they love who you are. And when we start feeling the fear of not being good enough or worthy to be with the person, that's where we step into our own place. They're saying stop right there. So let's do that. Let's take a look at abundance. Peaceful solution. Nice. We saw that peace. You want peace. The solution is there and you are the solution. So that's what's best here. Man, I love how everything just came together for you in the predictions. So look for that. Look for those dynamic exchanges. And this is going to be an amazing week for you to be able to bring that into your awareness and into manifestation this week with this week's energy and guidance. So I want to thank all you Capricorns for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Hit the notification so you can get more of your elements of love. And drop us some feedback. Let us know. Drop the engagement ring emoji if the love reading resonated with you, and that bag of money. Drop that also into the comment section so that we know that you watched it all the way through. And I'll see you next time on the Elements of Love. All right, so here we are, Taurus. Let's get started on your love reading here. Now, don't forget, there is a Christmas bonus here at the end with an extra card pull. We're going to do love and money unless otherwise guided to do so for your energy reading. Now, Taurus, so you'll have to stay tuned all the way through the video in order to get that. All right, so Taurus, there's not so much been back and forth as it is not wanting to surrender. You've had a year of contemplation. Actually, they're saying contemplation isn't quite the right word, so I'm waiting to see exactly how they're going to phrase it. It has been a deliberate avoidance. Thank you. You have been deliberately avoiding this topic, and it's something that you deeply want, not necessarily willing to take the time or the energy. And now they're saying this has become an urgent matter of your attention at this time. Let's see what they mean by that. Do you feel it's urgent? Like there's an urgentness to your energy right now? Like, I've got to fix this. I need to figure this out. That's what they mean. Or maybe there's a situation in the relationship or the feeling of being alone or lonely that's caused you to really focus in on it more than you ever have all this year. Yeah, that's what they mean. So let's take a look and see what this week's energy has for you. Well, joy, status quo. Ooh, love it. New begin. Ooh, vast energies from the universe. Man, you are going into, we're going to stop right there. That's what I'm hearing. So, first things first. This is the soul thing that you're coming out to break. I'm just going to set these up really quick while we go through these. Boom, boom, boom. Vastness of the universe. Check. Sacred. Check. Whoa. Yes. There's that flow. Okay. So, this is where you are now. And you know that you're here. You feel stagnant, stuck, and are awaiting a release. And it's almost as if you're thinking that you can drink a magical potion, and then suddenly you are going to snap out of this phase. You're thinking that, ooh, if I could just have the magic pill. You know how like in Matrix, Neo was given like the choice with the blue, with the red, and then, you know, Morpheus was all like, yeah. Because once you go in, there's no coming back. Well, boom, that's what happens right here. We go right into the vastness of the universe, major expansions, deeper release. We have to let go of what we feel is comfortable. This is that deep, stubborn, you know, I have everything. I'm happy with the way it is. But that's a delusion, and you are copycatting everything that's in the Matrix. Thank the guys for bringing that back. It is one of my favorite movies. I do have a tendency to reflect to it from time to time. However, this fits exactly what they're saying, is that you want to break free from this, and you know deep inside, just kind of like Neo, like there was more, and you're searching for it, and he was looking for it, and you are too. And then suddenly, you know, there's Trinity knocking on his door with the follow the right rabbit. And he's following the right rabbit. Then, you know, so you're going down this journey, and you can feel yourself going there. And you want more from life than just living just like everybody else. You almost feel pulled to it. So the relationship call here is a part of that pulling, that urgency, that there is more. So this isn't just about the relationship right now. This is like a dual mission for you in this purpose of the energy. You need to let go of trying to fit this mold. And you actually, for some of you, have burst through this mold. You are already trendsetters in your arenas of profession. And those of you who struck out into newer things or more innovative ways of doing business and looking at your career, that has exploded this year. And you are hungrier for something more. And that more is leading you to self-love, acknowledging what you really feel on the inside and the emptiness. And this is the you. You are the temple. And learning how to best speak, relate, and connect to your own personal feelings and releasing the ones that hold you back from the momentum of being more, you will see that you are able to better move and shift even the financial sector even further, going beyond where you are. And you want that type of success as well, but more so you are looking for the deeper connection. And that's what's happening here, is transformation. And when you are able to honor and speak the words, I want the deepest passionate love, I want someone who will listen, someone who will feel, da 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 da, whatever your wants are. Everyone wants a different version of a relationship. When you can honor yourself, you will find yourself right here. And what I love about this card, I'm going to flip it for you this way so you can see it just a little bit better. What I love most about this card is that you can see that she's like on a stage, and that on the stage there is those who are applauding, hands of every kind. This is honoring it. The card says honoring your path, but what I hear for you is that this is honoring whole self, and you have to know that you are the temple, and that you can command universal abundance and universal law, and you can live it and become it. And in so doing, when you honor yourself by just saying, I want to break the mold on my life and have it all, you feel like this is enough. And this is why they're saying this is status quo. I've become successful and rewarded in my career and in my life. I'm doing exactly what makes me happy. I could stop here. But deep inside, you know that this is a transgression against self. When you do this, when you get here, they're telling me to just move this so you can see it in a succession that makes sense. Okay. Is that there's a new beginning. And when you walk into the new beginning, having healed, removed, released this part of the story that tells you that you should settle, because when you settle your status quo and still not satisfied with life, here's where you walk into that. After you've begun the journey of accepting, I should have it all, the universe will give it to me all, I am a part and one of you with universe, and I can have it all. I am by divine birthright always connected to source creator, and in honoring my voice by saying I deserve to have more than what the matrix has told me I should have, I can have love too. I can be extraordinarily successful, wealth beyond my imagination, and I can have the love of my life in this lifetime. That's where you're going to see the new beginning. You're going to begin to see the path unfold for you. So choosing even in the small steps, just by saying, I am worthy this week. I deserve it this week. I am connected to the source of the energy, and I'm going to let go of any thoughts and any beliefs and any feelings that make me feel like I should settle for less than. Then you're going to see that open up. Now, the great thing about it is the 21st here is a jackpot day for everybody on the planet. You too, my friend, can get a Willy Wonka's golden ticket to this day, because guess what? It's coming. It's already out there. The planets are already in alignment just for you. Then you can move here. You're going to feel this anyway. You're going to want to let it go, and then just move into joy. And you know what's good? What's great about joy? It's like a bubble bath. Like when you have that one spa day moment, and you need a bath, and then you run the water and it's perfect. And you know how you feel kind of giggly inside, but you don't want to let anyone know that you're actually giddy about getting into this bubble bath. That's it right there. But it lasts forever. So you know how when the bubbles start diminishing in the water, and you're like, dang, this was getting so good. I wish they made bubbles that would just last the whole bath. Well, you have to check us out at Alluring Elements. We do that. But anyway, but you know how when they start going away, you're feeling like, oh, kind of like deflated, and then you secretly let out a little bit of water. You reheat the water, and you add a little bit more bubble bath. Well, that's, again, Bing, 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 bing. That's what they're saying this sensation is going to be like for you. It's going to be like that little treat. You're going to feel like a little kid again. You're going to want to revel in the joy and the freedom and the zest of life and being reconnected to Source Creator. So now we're going to go into the predictions of love and abundance. All right, Taurus, let's take a look. Ah, look, we grab money first. Okay, let's go for the money. Well, if we can give him a stick. There we go. That felt right. Let's see what is in store for you this week. I feel like I don't even feel like, I know, because this is what I'm hearing. They feel like you are reviewing the year and you feel like you could have done more or better. You're looking at the ways you could have done more. Tell me to stop right here. Trust. I could completely see that. It's crazy how that came in right there in the money. They said that you're looking at how you could have done more if you had known this, or you're looking back at. Don't trust that everything that you've done and everything that's happening right now is exactly as it should be. The universe always has perfect harmony, even in chaos. Chaos actually sets up the abundant alignments when we just agree to stay in the flow. Trust the process. And besides, take a break from the self-deprecating. It's Christmas. Enjoy it. In whatever ways you do that enjoyment, let's take a look at the love. I didn't hear any questions for the love just yet, but I think you already know. You just gotta let it go. Yourself, that is. Oh, this could be the one. Ciao, bye. Merry Christmas. This all wrapped up in the bag. Let's throw it over our sack like Santa, take it on home, fold it up, put it under the Christmas tree, and go get it. Now, for all my Tauruses, this could be the one. Are you willing to risk the energies here not lining up, going your way, connecting with the depth of the truth of the beauty of the love that you want? Everything is perfectly lined up in the money. Trust it. The relationship, you've got it. It's a win-win-win here this week. So all you got to do is just check your thoughts, check your emotions, and don't let the ones that are holding you back keep you back. And if this resonated with you, I want all of you Tauruses who've listened to this all the way through, drop the engagement ring emoji and the money bag emoji if either of them, if they both resonated with you. Drop them both in the comments. Let us know that you watched it all the way to the end, and let everyone else know that you watched it all the way to the end. And if you want a deeper understanding of more about your personal zodiac, hey, don't forget to check out your soulmate soul scopes. And we do those by Decan in our channel, so you get a little bit more in depth because we actually do it by your birthday. So you might want to check that out as well. Don't forget our lovely soul messages and our pick a card content. So you would want to subscribe and hit those notifications so that you can get all of our great content. And I want to thank you for tuning in. I am Powered by Love TV. All right, for all my Virgos here for the elements of love, let's take a look at where you are. Ooh, well. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. If you're not aware and it's the first time that you're tuning in, this is a channeled Akashic record reading. I'm going to switch my hands here. I'm going to do something a little different. This is a channeled Akashic record reading. And so as medium, all of us here, we use the Oracle or Tarot cards to actually engage you, connect with you, so you can understand what it is that we're saying through the cards. But we definitely here the whole message, and I just got a super huge download on you. So that's why I'm prefacing this right now, because I was just saying how our soulmate soul scopes is so much deeper, like just like a second ago. So we're gonna go into your reading because you are really, really stuck. Okay. So we're gonna paint the picture here and bring some clarity to this. And if we need to, we'll go into the Moonology deck, which is why I have that side set here. We're gonna talk about what's happening right now in the relationship. So first thing is, in the background of where you are in this, you feel and know that there's something happening in the relationship, and you're not really sure exactly what you are feeling, and it's setting off a lot of bells and whistles here right now. So we're going to talk about what's happening this week, and they're saying that this is about to come to light, and Jupiter is going to make it so, and you will know no later than the 30. You might even know no later. I am hearing the 30th, so I'm going to say what I hear. Then I heard someone else say the 31st. So you've got a couple of people in the background for you guys out there. The first energy was super strong. They said the 30th, and right behind that I heard the 31st. So this here is an energy, and you are feeling it. And this level, they're telling me to tell you that your family is safe during this time. We're going to go here. This is the event that sparked this off in the relationship. Now, either you witnessed it, but didn't. And this is what they're saying. They're showing me that you've noticed that their phone is ringing late at night. Text messages are coming through. You are seeing the messages coming through, and you're watching or you either saw the message come through and you became aware of your partner's reaction to it, but you brushed it off, and they brushed it off. But underneath it all, you know that it's there, but you've been trying to hide it. This has been going on 21, 28, 21. For some of you, this has been just about a month, because I'm hearing 21 to 29. So this has been going on for a little while, and this has been suspect, and it's been something else has just happened. Let me see what this is. This is some delays. And they're saying that the delays, their response is delayed with you. They're not the same. So you're looking at it, and to me, it looks like an instant replay. There you go. Thank you. So you're looking at it over and over. And so at first it looked like a delay, but what it is that you keep looking at the events over and over and over, trying to replay it in your mind, and I'm seeing it replay. So you're aware of this. You're not really sure what it means. You're trying to avoid it because there's been a lot of history of betrayal, a lot of cheating, lying in previous relationships, even with your friends. This is not always, relationships isn't a place where you feel safe in the first place. Boom. Now, this has got you going back and forth because you want to really have the highest hopes here. And it also has you feeling like you are a runner. I'm not sure who this is for. This sounds super specific. So if this does not resonate with you and you are in a trusted relationship, I still want you to hold on for the prediction, because predictions come right after this. If this sounds like you and you have been hurt before, they're telling me to tell you to hold on, because this is about to get super specific. As you can hear, the details are coming out pretty clear. That's the difference between channeling and reading cards. They are showing me here that the energies are fragmented because you want to run. And yet you feel like if I leave, everyone is going to know that all of this what I've portrayed as the perfect relationship wasn't perfect, and I'm tired of losing is what the sentiment is. And so you are gripped by fear for multiple reasons. You don't want to end up alone. You are getting older. They're telling me you are approximately, I'm hearing 3 ages, 35, 36, and 37. So you've been in this relationship for a little while. Also, they're shouting out 42 and 44. So there are a few of you in this age range specifically. Those are your specific age right now at this time. You just turned it this year. So we're not talking about next year's. We're talking about right now. So they're saying that this has happened multiple times and you're not successful in relationships. You're tired of giving up your heart. You're ready for the connection of the family. And all of this is designed to really assist you into going into the truth. And also, for those that are single, this applies to you too, because they're saying you two also have the same exact deep fears that no one is ever going to be there for you. You've had it, actually, you're single for a reason, because you are deathly afraid of being hurt, but you're also deeply afraid of being alone. And it's hard for you to let people in, men and women. So your female friendships are limited if you're female, and for the males, you probably have maybe one guy friend. They're saying 1.5. Someone at work you're kind of cool with, but then you got one dude that you kick it with or you talk to. So they're saying 1.5. And this back and forth energies that are here are because you really want to have a different version of life, and that family is the most important part. And they're telling me to tell you family is safe. That's why the card came up, because you have a deep worry of the stability. So this is a long-term relationship, and you're looking at not just your children, but what it looks like for you to have family, stability, a house, the things that make up the way we look at American life. The job, the family, the house, the career, everything lining up just right. These are the things. They're saying that all of this is safe and protected. You now have got to take a step towards you and believing that you don't deserve this. And I know this is going to be hard for you to hear, but a lot of times, not a lot, every time, there's just no other way to say this, because this is universal law. We get what we believe we deeply deserve. And I know that all of you Virgos are going to hear that, and you're going to be like, who does she think she's talking to? I am the bomb. No, somewhere inside you don't believe that, because you keep choosing the same type of partnerships repeatedly. So you're somewhere inside, either you just deeply believe, and a lot of us have a mother wounding. So this patterning and conditioning about what we deserve when it comes to how we should be loved is in there. And you can be successful and believe that you are worthy of success and achieve it. That is also universal law. If you believe it to be true and own it emotionally, you can connect and create abundance of career. But then if you're walking in the totality of universal law, they want to know, why can't you balance the whole act? Because universal law doesn't just work for career and money, and you want it all, but you keep experiencing this and you want to run from this, and you're trying to keep this safe, which is why you don't run. And they're telling me to tell you that you are already safe. You need to take the next step in the journey, not running away, but going inward to the place where all of these old ways that you were treated, and all the old ways that set this place where you are, where exactly it is, you need to go in and storm and take siege on that, because you can no longer keep blaming your outcomes on what everyone else did. And they need you to see this in living color now, because it's happened so many times the logistical odds of Las Vegas would be betting against you. It can't be everybody's fault. And until you accept responsibility for it and go inward, doing some self-discovery. I'm going to pull one more card. You can't switch your consciousness. You can't go from where you are in fear until you actually accept where you are. You have to know it and believe it. It can't be everything that everyone did. We have to take ownership of the connections that we create and responsibility for our part in it. And our part is our beliefs. And until we can locate where that story resides within us, which is why you've got to take the step inward. If you'll notice here, she's running to something. She's taking a step towards something greater. She's not running and cowering in fear. She's open now. They're wanting you to know that all is well and all is safe. It's time for you to take a journey inward and do some self-discovery. Because here when you find that you are the true diamond and not the self-professed diamond. When you find that space, then you can move into the vastness and the depth of taking the wisdom that you've learned in this journey and be able to give love and receive love. Because as long as you keep holding everyone else accountable for what you believe and what you feel about you, you're going to keep getting the same exact version of a love story each and every time. And this is the time when all of this can be healed. We're actually going to take a look at that right now with the Moonology cards. We're going to go a little bit deeper because not only do we need to do some adjustments here, we've got to do some deep acceptance. Because if we use the same force of will, knowing that we believe and we deserve to have a better life, career-wise, money-wise, then what is it that's continuing the cycle of the relationships? It's got to be the same theory, because that's how the universe works. If we believe we can have the best job and the best house, and we can go out and those opportunities will synchronistically align with us through opportunities and moments, then what is it about the love sector? It keeps falling apart. It's got to be something we believe to be true. And it could be deeply subconscious. It really is just that simple. We change the beliefs. We let them go, saying that, hey, these no longer serve me. I want a healthy, passionate, deeply engaging, expansive and vulnerable intimacies with my partner. I want that too. You can have it all. That's what universal law says. We're all abundant. So now we're going to just take a quick look at what we need to do to fix it and how we can align to it. Yep. So they're saying the exact same thing. I'm going to turn these around this way and just shuffle them this way. See how I did that? Boom. All right, so we're going to work through our fears. We know what the fears are. If we don't know what the fears are, let's begin the journey of discovering exactly what they are. When we really discover what they are, and as we begin discovering them, we'll be able to let go. This is everything that they've just said. You're going to have to let them go. And then the cycle that you're in is going to end. It's definitely at its peak right now, and it's about to be exposed. So either way, you are going to have to face it because you're trying not to. You're hoping that if you can continue to avoid it, it'll just work itself out without you having to get involved and be hurt again. Go ahead and just face your fears. This isn't about calling your partner out. The universe is about to expose this anyway. So that part is taken care of. Sorry, but it is. And so you're about to find out what that is. This is about you. You healing you. You letting go of the parts of you that have connected with a story so long that it keeps, it's on auto replay. Every time you get into a relationship, somehow it ends this way. And they're saying that this tough cycle, this emotional brokenness, and it's been going on for a long time in your relationship world. So this is the cycle that could break right now, is by you just acknowledging there's parts of me that I don't believe that I'm good enough and lovable. Where did it start? Where did that story start? Shatter it. Let this be the end of that. And I keep hearing it too. You are at the end of a cycle, and it's been a long journey, and you're ready to step in and voice this, but you've got to heal the old story. You just can't walk around spouting out mantras and think that that's going to happen. Because when the opposite manifests in your life with more hurt and more pain, you've got to take accountability for the heart and mind alignment. Because when you only use the mind and intellect, and you don't heal the heart, and the heart is not speaking the same language as the mind, you don't have alignment. And they're saying that when you do this, you will have luck on your side. I want you to see that there. That is exactly, you end the cycle, you move into the phase where you can call the shots, not just in the money sector, career and finance and stability. You can call the shots on love. It's all right there. All right, now we're going to go into the predictions. All right, Virgo, let's take a look at the predictions for the week in abundance. I know that was a little hard for you to hear. It's not always easy for anyone to have to accept responsibility for someone else's philandering, but we have to acknowledge our parts of where we are emotionally detached. And when we can say that we are detached from our partner and we've pushed them away from us and connecting with us, talking with us, communicating with us, then we might be able to repair the damage in the relationship. Yeah, I wanted you to sit on that. That was an intentional silence. Because you don't have to divorce just because someone did something that they shouldn't do. We have to address the parts that we did to put them in a position to have to do something to hurt us even further. But we have to recognize that whatever we did hurt them too. Trust. I love that the trust card came out for you here in the abundance, because abundance isn't just about financial wealth and prosperity. Abundance is all things. And when they say that luck is on your side, when they say your family is safe and protected, the reason why they just explained to you that if you can approach this from a different perspective, your relationship will work out too. When you can actually communicate from a space from a different vantage point and a different perspective. The relationship doesn't have to end. But this deception is going to come out, and the choice is yours. I would never presume to tell anyone what to do, although as a spiritual life coach, I seem to do a lot of just that. I never consult on that. Everyone has a choice to make, and you have to find out where the rightness is for you, and then follow that. All right, let's see where the love is. Ooh, love it. Pay attention to the red flags. They're there, and you're not wanting to see them, and they did say that you were trying to actively avoid them, which is why they're about to be exposed. So, and also the red flags inside of you, those are in there too. The ones that you're trying to avoid. So it's time. They're showing you the places right now, Virgo. So I'm going to be sending you lots of Reiki, all my prayers and love. I want you all to stay tuned. These energies are coming within. Some of these are not just this week. You're going to be seeing these. This is going to play out until the end of the year with the full moon on December 29th. So you are in my prayers. I want you all to, let us know that you saw this, that it resonated. For those of you who were called out by age, if this is you and you're watching this, please reach out to us, leave us some comments, and let us know so we can send you Reiki and love and light right now at this time, to be able to better help you heal in the relationship sector. Because there is, when you've been in a long-term relationship, there's just a lot happening there that you're responsible for. And so we want to send out prayers to you. And I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification so you can get all of your elements of love. And for all you Virgos who are experiencing this, I also want you to check out our other content. It's called Soul Scopes, Soulmate Soul Scopes. It runs by decan, meaning it runs by your birthday. So you definitely want to check out our readings there. Right on this channel. I am powered by Love TV. I'm Demi, and I'm signing out.